I do want to show you guys a way that you can have like, I guess, a portable hand washing station when you decide to go outside of your house. This is something that I was inspired by Deanda of Everyday Deanda. She's another YouTuber that I watch occasionally. And as a result, I decided to kind of make a little sanitation bag. So when we are going outside of the house and so forth, we will have a way to just kind of really sanitize, because a lot of the restaurants and so forth are closed now, or they're closed to the public. So, you know, even Waffle House, we were out one day and Lucy was like, I got to go to the bathroom. And so we were like, okay, sure enough, we could go to the Waffle House. And although they were open, the dining room was closed, which we expected, but they weren't allowing you to go in to use the restroom. And as a result of that, you know, we just had to do what we had to do. So we found a little alley, bagged up in it, and Miss Lucy did her thing. And so ever since then, I was like, okay, we need to be able to, you know, just be able to take care of my kids as well as us when we're out. So I'm gonna show you guys a real simple thing that you can do, and I will advise that anytime you leave out of your house, you take your sanitizing bag. All right, here we go. Okay, so I am about to show you what's in my sanitizing bag. Ooh. And actually, it was my lunch bag that I used to use when I was going to work. So I'm not going to work anymore, obviously, but I have still found an extremely important purpose for this bag. So I am happy about that. All right, so obviously we have some disinfectant wipes. These things were so hard to come by just a couple of weeks ago, but unfortunately I had to go home for a family member's funeral, and my mom had extra, so she gave me extra. We have a bottle of water, and this is just basically tap water that I put into a bottle that I had drank all of the water, and you're gonna find out how I use the water. We have a bag of gloves, and basically every time Jason leaves the house or I leave the house, we make sure that obviously we have the entire bag. But like when he goes to make groceries, because I haven't been doing it, so awesome husband, kudos, or put gas in the car, we make sure that we have gloves getting out of the car. Now, personally, I never ever liked putting my hands on Clorox wipes. So obviously I try to keep my steering wheel, the handles on the door wiped down, and also in the house. So whenever I use these, I still kind of put on a glove for the most part because I don't like touching it. All right. We also have baby wipes, and these come in handy. Definitely now, you know, I try to make sure that Lucy goes to the bathroom prior to us going anywhere, but you know, she's 3, she's a little person. So if we have to kind of allow her to go in nature, that's another way that or a reason why I have the wipes, but I also have another purpose that you will see soon too. I'm gonna also keep some napkins. Obviously, we have our hand sanitizer. Then we have a bottle of soap. It smells so good. I love Dr. Bronner's products. So, these are all the awesome tools I use to make sure we stay sanitized when we're out and about, whenever we have to leave our house. And I keep it all in this handy dandy bag right here. And like I said, I make sure myself or Jason don't leave home without it. And when we get back home, I make sure it's stocked back up if need be. And it's really been really handy. All right, so I have a little helper here. Say hello, Aubrey.
Hi. Hi.
All right, so I am going to show you. There's Miss Lucy. Let's hope we get through this. All right, so.
Hi, guys. We have this and.
What is that? Okay, make sure Daddy gets that. He's
Daddy
gonna need
needs that to make the net.
Yeah, he's gonna need that to make the net over there. Go
He's making me a soccer net.
All right. So, for instance, it's sometimes, you know, soap is the best thing. We do have like hand sanitizer, but using soap is the best thing that you can do anyway. And sometimes we just let it suffice with the hand sanitizers. Sometimes you need soap. So what I'm gonna do, Aubrey, let's get off of this too, okay? I don't want to get water on it. All right, hold your hand. All right, here we go. So we're gonna pour a little soap in Aubrey's hands, just a couple droplets. All right, Aubrey, like rub those together.
Get it in my nails.
Yep. There you go. Good job, girl.
I can use a little bit more.
Okay, we're gonna do you in a little bit, okay, Miss Lucy? We'll let you be our demonstrator of how we do our sanitizer. All right, so Miss Aubrey did an excellent job with washing her hands. So now we're gonna, or rubbing them together. We're gonna give her a little, make some bubbles, girl. Make some bubbles. There you go. Excellent job, Aubrey. And then we're gonna just rinse. All right, look at your hands.
Shiny. It's probably shiny because it's spotless. Wait, spotless.
All right, smell them, girl.
It smells like peppermint.
It
smells
smells
really
like peppermint,
good.
so it smells clean?
Yes, I smell like 100%.
Okay, so we also have napkins. So I am going to go and give Miss Aubrey a napkin so that she can dry her hands off. And there you have it.
How to wash your hands in this coronavirus time if you want to get to the park. Yeah.
All right, now we're going to get Miss Lucy to show you how what else I use, or how I use the wipes and the hand sanitizer together to also make sure our hands are clean. Are you ready, Miss Lucy?
Yes, Mommy.
Yes, Mommy.
Stay right here too.
That's okay.
It's fine.
All right, so
Stay right here.
all right, sit down. All right, Miss Lucy, can you say hi?
Hi guys. Today
You gonna help me show them how we keep our hands clean?
Yes.
Okay, well sit right here for me, okay?
Yay.
So the sun is not all the way in your eyes and I can see it. There we go. So here are my wipes. Just say, for instance, you know, you don't really want the soap, or you don't want to go. Maybe we are in the car, you know. Maybe Miss Lucy wants a snack in the car. I don't want to pull over. Turn around, Miss Lucy. So I will give her a wipe. Can you wipe your hands?
And can I put some?
Yes, I
sanitizer?
am. Just you have to wipe really good first. Look at your hands. Make sure you got all the little dirty bugs off.
Wipe. Okay, like this. Wipe your hands. Wipe them really clean. Wipey, wipe clean.
All right, look at them. Do you think they're pretty clean?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So now we're gonna give Miss Lucy some hand sanitizers.
How about?
Here we go.
And how about water on it?
Can you rub them together?
Yes. And have water on it.
Well, you don't need water, Miss Lucy. You're all clean.
They look like watermelon and some Fruit Loops.
So they smell like watermelon and Fruit Loops. You are funny. Today we use the baby wipes and sanitizer because we basically wash our hands before leaving the house. And so we really haven't touched anything but nature since being out of here. So I felt like we were pretty safe just to kind of wipe our hands off and then spray some sanitizer on. So hopefully, guys, you thought this was helpful. It has been extremely helpful for me and my family. So make sure you are staying safe, but don't be fearful. You know, I don't want my kids to be cooped up in the house, and so we obviously are extra careful about their safety, about social distancing. And if you want to, I believe there's places that you can find that there's no one else at, and that you guys can get out and have some family bonding time. That's one of the things that, you know, you try to find the positives in every situation. And you know, there's really never been a period other than when my children were born each time, you know. And then not even that, because when Lucy was born, Aubrey still had to get up and go to school. and obviously I guess on vacations and stuff, but there's never been a period time where Monday through Sunday that we were all in the house together 24 hours a day, you know. And so we're using this time to just kind of build memories. It doesn't have to stop. Obviously this is going to be etched in history, and hopefully my kids won't have a whole bunch of negative memories surrounding it. But more saying like, dang, you know, and they look back when they're older and it was like, yeah, man, I didn't realize that it was the world was in such turmoil. People were dying and stores were running out of things. All I remember is being at home with mommy and daddy, going to the park and having fun. So hopefully you are trying to create those memories. Prayerfully, you are trying to shield your children from all the negative, all of the bad news and so forth. Of course, we got to watch it to an extent and make sure we're keeping up to date and just aware of what is going on around us, but we don't have to OD on it. All right, guys, I love you. If you have any questions or if you have any cute, amazing ideas that you are using to make sure that you and your family stay safe yet still have fun and make memories, please put them down below. I would love to hear about them. All right, you guys be safe. Peace.